Are you happy? I am Ephthemius, communicator of the book Egonect. The Egonect is available at Amazon. A Whisper 2169. Even if something is a pure fiction of our imagination, we, as dreamers and empty self, know the art and the way to bring it to life and make it amazingly powerful. And so to give it as many capabilities and advantages as we want. We give to this power as many capabilities as we would like to have in ourselves, and so we set this monster of our imagination upon our neck for as long as we want or need it, and usually we keep it alive until we close our eyes and we're supposedly to go to its kingdom, hoping to be rewarded by it for just as being its creator, believer, and slaves. Whisper 2170. Since we now know of our immense capabilities, why can't we put those internal powers of ours to work in order to gain ourselves back, to alter our earthly self in a more positive ways, to revive our spirit and our soul, to bring our earthly thoughts closer to our mind with the purpose of being spiritually adjusted now to our good self. We can do all these deeds because we are the masters and owners of the total life. Whisper 2171. We have only two choices, two avenues that we can follow to become what we want to become. Yes, there are only two kinds of entities we can choose from, because if we decide to remain as we are, as at this moment, it is not smart at all, and it is not advantageous. So we must hug one of those two powers, the good or the mean. A Whisper 2172. We actually feel it, yes. We are starting to accept the fact that we are the threshold of a unique and positive alteration and adjustment of ourselves with astronomical dimensions, and to enter in an important cycle of positive change of our earthly existence. Yes, we are approaching now the immortal self for our reunion. Whisper 2173. As you have understood already, my reader, the right or ripe time has come so that the present generations, yes, the today alive wave of today's residents of planet Earth must act to separate by themselves the good from the mean elements of our life, because now all of us must choose the kind life and the positive side of spiritual reality in order to be placed willingly where we belong, since we can no longer remain neutral and useless. Yes, we can remain still in an unstable center of the empty and gray arena of today's lifeless kind of life. Whisper 2174. Now, my friend, you have at your disposal the simple spiritual scale of the human worth and value. And so you know exactly where you stand, at least as the earthling. And so now, for the reason, even if you want, you cannot remain forever in the terrible situation in which you found yourself this minute. It is not to your advantage to continue the worship of your flesh, trying helplessly to satisfy your satisfied nature, to have as your exclusive purpose the adoration of matter, to live in this makeshift and miserable constitution of greed as mental weakness, and to be surrounded by the horrible ghosts of your imagination until you become just a memory. The ego neck introduces our tangible hope, Ephthemius.